So good morning everybody, Carlos here, just taking you on a run to the weight room where I will be doing my 30 minutes of weightlifting, and then I'll be running back again this same way, 5k each way. Hey. This is the beginning of Fetham Trail. Fetham Trail will take me to Mackenzie Avenue, which is where I'll probably pause the recording because it gets really very noisy from then on. Try to stay in moderate heart rate zones. 3 and 4 will be good today. Just heard a zone 1. "13 minutes of moving time, and I'm still sub 8 minute paced. But that's good. 5k at 8 would be 40 minutes each way from the rec center. I have a rec center much closer to where I live than the Cedar Hill, but this way I get 2 good runs, plus I get half an hour of weights, which makes it all worth doing. Just heard a zone 3. It's early in the run. This is one of those trails between 2 subdivisions. This used to be a swampy creek, but they dried it up a little bit, put some of the water through pipes. It still does flood. There is some standing water over there to my left. I'm doing 2 descriptions today, one for the audio crew and one for the video crew. Just heard a zone 4. Just about 2 kilometers down of 5. So that's great. That means that Mackenzie Avenue will be about halfway to my first goal, which is running 5k at a moderate pace. This is what I call Kevin's ramp. It's quite a steep section. It tells cyclists to slow down. A 12% ramp going down. And I swing around to the left. Still going down. This will lead me to Breafoot, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Breafoot means where the creek is, basically. The foot of the brae. Just taking a walk break here. I heard a zone 5 just now. It's coming down to 4. I don't think you'll get any bleeding coming through from my earbuds. The microphone I'm using today is mounted on my head. I'm wearing my point and shoot camera on my head today to try and avoid the arm swing dizziness that had plagued my videos for many years. But this way I have my hands free and I'm using my head for stability control, because I don't know if you've ever noticed, but with chickens, if you carry a chicken under your arm, wherever you move the chicken's body, its head will always be straight and flat. It'll always find the horizon. Well, I'm not a chicken, and I'm not quite as good at keeping my head level for the horizon, but I'll do my best, and I'm sure that a lot of you will appreciate the additional clarity of this video. I started it off around the 13-minute mark, and I think with the quality setting that I have, I should be able to get about 15 minutes of audio and video. As I go down. Hello. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hi. So this is Breafoot School, where those kids just came out of. They're obviously going on a nature walk today. Oh, I just picked up a ping. There must be some wild Wi-Fi. Probably coming from the school. That's what makes sense to me. All these kids, even though it's an elementary school, I'm sure that a lot of them have phones, which is good. That way they can alert their parents. Of stranger danger. 7 minutes 42 per kilometer. I used to always go to the left here because they were doing roadworks, and today I will go to the right because I believe those roadworks have finished now. It's about the same distance either way. But this way I go downhill and then I turn towards the golf course. The other way I go uphill. The other advantage of having a head-mounted camera is that I can angle the shot by just looking at whatever object I want to film. One of the things about the chest-mounted setup is that my hands are in the line of vision at all times, and all you see is my fists pumping on either side of the screen. And I start going up again now. But I think that this up is slightly less than if I went to the left, because that up will take me up over that hill and down. This one brings me down and up this way. Some nice houses along here. The guy's got some deer fencing to protect his lovely garden. This guy doesn't really care. His plants and bushes look pretty much all weather, not too tasty for a deer. Yep, so this new sidewalk is what they were working on, which forced me to go the other way up till now. So this road has probably been open for through traffic for about a week now. "23 minutes in on my run, and probably 10 minutes in on my video. I won't bother checking until I get to the golf course. If it's still running, I will restart it, and that should get me to the rec center. I think I remember saying that I started the video around 12 minutes. So 22 minutes would be 10 minutes done. And I think I'm right in saying I have 15 minutes. A logical place to stop this first clip would be at those traffic lights up ahead. That's Cedar Hill Crossroad. Yeah, I just heard 24 minutes since I started, so that would be about 11 minutes in on this video clip. This could mark the beginning of a new technique for me. Good morning. The guy was looking at my head. I will take a photograph later on of the setup that I have installed on my noggin. So 3 kilometers 30 so far. Probably still sub 8-minute pace, which is good. Alright, so this is where I will reach for my camera and pause it. As I put the camera back in my headband. The headband that I'm using I found about 2 years ago while I was running out towards Cordova Bay. I found it on the ground and I picked it up because it looked like it had a pretty powerful beam on it. But what I liked about it was it had an elasticated strap around the back. Good morning. Which meant that I could slip anything under this headband. In fact, I might even try slipping my voice recorder under it. which would leave me hands-free, which would eliminate a lot of that swishing wind noise. I won't have to mute so much of the sound with a hefty windsock. I can use one of my baby gloves. Alright, so this is Epsom Drive. Yeah, Epsom Drive. 7.54 per kilometer. I'm pretty sure that Samantha paused when I was waiting for the lights to let me across the street. But I won't know that until I get somewhere to check my data. I'm so used to Samantha's voice telling me stuff that quite often, if it's what I was expecting to hear, I don't register, if you know what I mean. 3D tour available of that house. I will give you a 2D tour of the outside. Seven minutes 54 average pace, so if I don't slow down I will get to the rec center in my allocated 40 minutes. So you've seen my run so far from Breafoot Park and the Fetham Trail over to Breafoot and Mackenzie Avenue, and now we are at the golf course. The only thing about having this camera mounted on my head is that it's in the vertical mode instead of being the landscape format. It's going to be an upright rectangle. I'm not sure if I will turn the image in post-production. I probably will, but I don't think I'll be able to get rid of that vertical box unless I use the crop, and I could crop it square. I was trying to set the camera up so that it would take square shots, so it wouldn't matter which way around the camera was mounted on my head. The square picture would always be the same. Morning. 7 minutes 54 per kilometer, and I'm chugging along in zone 3. I must admit, the novelty of this run is really quite intriguing. I have done this run almost every Tuesday for the last couple of months. I started doing weight training under the recommendation of Lisa Ledman and her focused on running fitness Facebook page. She's a personal trainer who has been qualified, for about a couple of years now. I think she went for an upgrade in her training, so she's now probably a level 2 personal trainer. This is, as you might notice from those watching the video, that it is a chip trail, soggy wood chip from last year. Just smelt a whiff of pot. Hi there. It is legal now, but probably not legal to smoke anything in this particular park. Most of the Saanich parks are no smoking areas, even though they're outside. I'm not sure who would enforce the rule, but it's definitely stated. If I see a sign, I will take a shot of it, just so that you can see that no smoking in the outdoors is the rule. Hi. But the only place you can smoke is on the street, and in your own house or in your own yard. But that applies to any kind of smoking now. Okay. So, a little bit more running than I should be. Yep, I stopped talking there briefly because I was listening to Samantha. 7:55 as I reached the midsection of the golf course run. This is Derby Road crossing. It just leads to the clubhouse, Zone 5. Alright, so this is new chip. This is what the other chip started off looking like. They put it down and we dutifully trample it all down for them. So there is the supply of wood chip. Hi guys. Hello. Hello ladies.
But as I said,
yeah, there's the golf course sign. Those people I just saw were Prairie and Harriers. They remember me as the movie maker. Hello. Okay, so now it's pretty much downhill all the way to the rec center. So I shall let this run until I get inside. 36 minutes, so that means, oh, I've lost track now. This is the second video clip. The second audio grab as well. Hi. I have two ways of editing this. I could either rip the audio right off the camera by using iMovie, or I can edit the video and then take the audio off the YouTube channel that I have, where this video will end up. There goes a golf cart.
she's going to the garden, yeah.
Nice looking Malamute as I approach the housing. This house that we're going to see in a minute when I take the corner up ahead is the Saanich Volunteers house, which Saanich Corporation bought from Farmer McRae. It is a heritage house, so it's going to stay here in perpetuity. See, that house was Farmer McRae's farmhouse, and this here to my left is the Vanilla Ice Cream House, and down the hill over there is the rec center. That is my destination. Hole number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Hi. So now I head down towards the rec center. There might be a little bit of jerkiness because I can detect that the camera is bobbling a little bit on my head, but it should be preferable to the arm swing. The other technique that I have been experimenting with is holding the camera against my chest. As if I was wearing Derek's chest mount. Hi! I was going to go where they are, but I'll walk around this time. That's the weight room that I'm heading for in there. As I approach the doors to the rec center. So now I'm back in Breafoot Park, just saying goodbye to you after my successful session this morning. 2 5K runs, almost completed, and 30 minutes of weights. So this is the Jackal signing out for the midweek show here in Breafoot Park.